Hello, Philippines! At kumusta naman ang Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao? Andito na naman kami. This is your host, Marlene Crag. At kumusta ka, Bagong Pilipinas? Ang bagong talk show ng bayan. Of course, with me today is aming favorite na kapamilya, no other than Dr. Conrado Pereras. Siya po ay Teaching Fellow Institute of Corporate Director. Siya po ay economist by training, marketer by profession, entrepreneur by choice, and advocate for life. Siyempre, expert yan sa environment, wellness, at advocacy ng bamboo industry. Alright, so today napaka-interesting. So, pabatiin natin muna ang ating kasuking kapamilya, Dr. Conrado Pereras.
Magandang araw po sa lahat ng tagapakinig ng show na ito. Kumusta ka, Bagong Pilipinas? Kumusta po kayong lahat dyan na nakikinig?
Ayan. So, magandang araw po sa lahat sa inyo, mga kababayan dyan, dito sa loob at labas ng Pilipinas. Okay, alam mo ba, Conrad, sa dinami-dami-rami ng balitang naririnig natin ngayon sa media, sa Facebook, at saka kung saan pa sila nagsasila, radio, di ba yung corruption scandals ng flood control na yan, yung massive na rallies na nangyari nung September 21 ba yon? And then yung political tension, nakikita natin doon sa Senate probe, mukhang hindi sila nagkakaintindihan minsan. You know? So, hindi natin maiwasan ang itanong, bakit may mga bansang bumabagsak samantalang ang iba ay umaangat? Tayo ba, Pilipinas, nasaan na ba tayo? Ayan, kaya meron tayong guest dito na who is an economist and perfect siya magsalita tungkol sa corporate governance, public governance, family governance, and individual governance. Kung gusto nyong malaman, let me know. Mag-message kayo sa akin. Bigay ko sa kanya yung number nyo para mag-govern niya ang inyong mga issues sa buhay. Okay, so alam mo, Conrad, personally, marami akong nakakausap na OFWs na nag-aalala yung kanilang kinabukasan sa ating bansa. Ano na daw nangyayari sa bansa natin? So, marami nagsasabi, baka mas mabuti na lang daw, wag na lang silang uuwi o bumalik ng Pilipinas kung ganyan nangyayari ngayon. Kasi ang gulo-gulo, I mean, di ko alam kung super gulo o a little bit magulo. Kaya napapanahon ating subject o yung ating pag-uusapan ngayon, when nation fails and others succeeds. So, ayan, Sir Conrad, ano po ba ang dahilan kung bakit may mga bansang bumabagsak? At ano naman ang sikreto ng mga bansang umaasenso?
Yeah, magandang katanungan yan. And yung ating mga OFWs, nakikita nila yung stark contrast between their host country and their country of origin. Bakit kung saan sila nagtatrabaho, napakaganda ng kabuhayan nila doon. At pag tinitingnan nila, yung pinanggalingan nila sa Pilipinas, napakalayo. This topic of why nations fail is a topic that was well researched by two economists in the US, which won a Nobel Prize, no? Si James Robinson and Daron Acemoglu. And sinasabi nila, the theory behind why nations fail and while others succeed revolve around two major concepts. One is yung concept ng extractive institutions, or in plain and simple language, yung exclusive institutions. Tayo-tayo. Versus yung institutions na inclusive.
Para sa ating
open
lahat.
for everybody. For example, yung sinasabi nilang extractive institution, they took a picture of North Korea versus South Korea, no, at night. And they showed in the picture na yung South Korea maliwanag, dun sa North Korea madilim. And pabiro, sinasabi nila siguro nagtitipid ng kuryente or they find it more romantic at night to dim the lights.
Oo.
But the truth of the matter is that countries that are more progressive and rich have access to technology.
Have more lights.
More lights. Electricity, they have
Okay,
electricity.
yeah.
They versus yung poor countries, ano yung ilaw nila, yung gasera, no? So
Correct.
these are stark contrasts. One nation is rich, the other one country is poor, and yet they are the same people. They have the same background. Their history between them is
Mm.
similar. And yet, bakit yung isang country progressive, yung isa hindi? So one reason na in-advance ng authors na ito is that yung isa, they tend to have monopoly of power. They concentrate wealth in the hands of the few, whereas yung isa may access ang everybody, no? And I think this is very, very important in terms of understanding bakit yung ibang countries progressive, yung iba they're poor, no?
Mm. So, sa palagay mo, ganyan na rin nangyayari sa atin?
Dito alam naman natin ang history ng Pilipinas. Yung ating politics, power is concentrated in the hands of the few.
Mm.
Yung dynasty
Oo.
situation, at saka yung sinasabi nila 10% of the wealth of the country is controlled by a few,
Yeah.
and 90% belongs to the rest of the population. So this is characteristic of what these two authors are saying. Over concentration of wealth and power, both economic and political power, in the hands of a few. As opposed to, for example, if you look at the United States, where politics is broadly, the seat of power is broadly distributed, and economic opportunities are open to everyone. In fact, ang best example dyan, yung patent law, no? In richer countries, everybody can have their invention patented, which dates back to the inventor of the bulb, no? Versus countries where power and economic power is monopolized by few. No? The example they used is Bill Gates versus Carlos Slim of Mexico.
Mm.
Ito, wall lang ang pagitan ng Amerika at saka ng
Mm.
Mexico. Bakit magkaiba yung description nila, no? Bill Gates, when he was a dropout of Harvard, came out with this software focusing on computers, which broadened opportunities to everyone. Pag invento niya sa computer software, it benefited society in general. It changed our way of life. Doon sa kabilang bakod, ang source of power nila is monopolizing. When you have a monopoly, you exclude other people. You preserve that
Exclusive yun.
monopoly, to increase your wealth. And I think that is the secret, no? Yung being more open to society versus being exclusive to the
Yeah.
few.
Tama
To the
yung
few, no?
sinabi ni Robinson na there are two causes why nations rise and fall.
Mhm.
Right? Either you are exclusive,
Yeah.
that is monopoly among the powerful,
Or
or in
inclusive.
governance,
Yeah.
or the inclusive, that
Yes.
wherein you become philanthropist and you
Yes.
become parang you want to include everyone
Yeah.
to rise up with
Yeah.
you.
Ang sinasabi rin, and I think very applicable sa atin, yung enforcement of the rule of law. Pag ang rules maliwanag, you have a state that can enforce the law versus countries, they may have good laws but they cannot enforce the law. So there is organized chaos within the country, no? And I think when people follow the rules, they disiplina, progress tends to evolve much faster, no? Versus countries where sabi nga nila, pumunta ka sa India, you better observe where you go because you might be run over because the
Correct.
traffic is as worse as
chaotic.
as chaotic as
And
in the
not as
Philippines, no?
disciplined as the same like Philippines.
Yes.
So, yun na nga ang galing natin eh, 'di ba? Bend the law, sabi nga ni
Yeah.
Erwin Tulfo.
Oo.
We circumvent around that law.
Yes.
Pag may pera ka, pwedeng bayaran kaunti yung ating officer diyan. Kuya, pasensya ka na. Ito pang breakfast mo.
Ang mentality kasi natin when there is a rule, the first
Corrupt.
charge is to
Corrupt
bend
the
the rule.
officer. Bend the rule.
Bend the rule
Bend the law.
to your benefit. No? Like ako, I do importation. If I want the products to get out of customs faster, you resort
pay.
to you
Parang
pay. No?
for the boys for
But
snack.
the good news is they've implemented governance principles
Oh,
at the
really?
Bureau of Customs and
Bawal na mag-tip.
alam naman, depende kung sinasabi ko na dito, pag gusto mong mabilis, magandang service, mag-tip ka muna.
Correct.
That-
Service
That
muna.
is a very good example. In progressive countries, developed countries, bawal kasi yan eh. Mahuli ka ng pulis sa kalye, talagang you have to surrender your
Correct. Yeah, you
driver's
never
license or you'll be given a ticket,
Yeah.
no? Dito, everything is negotiable, di ba? So, makikita mo yung observance of the law between these two countries, no? And that extends to taxation, di ba? Recently, I read somewhere that nagpo-proliferate yung LOAs na in-issue ng BIR, Letter of Authorities, to companies who they think are not paying their taxes correctly, and this LOA is being issued. But it's also the means to extract money from honest citizens paying their taxes, no? And I hate to say it, but that is the current situation that we have. And this is characteristic of the difference between rich countries and poor countries. Dito kasi source of corruption is everywhere. And what has been
Due to
uncovered,
poverty rin yan eh.
yeah,
Kasi yung mga pulis sa Denmark, for example, nahuli na kami ni Chrissy, Rani. Hanggang 100, naging 105 kami. Tinuli na kaagad.
oh yeah,
Lumabas sa radar. So they'll just give you a ticket. You just have to accept it.
yeah.
And
Hindi
the thing is,
debatable.
they're highly paid,
Yeah.
yung mga officer. And then, that's why hindi nila ipagpapalit yung trabaho nila.
Ano na yan eh, connect na kasi yan eh.
Correct.
Bakit ka mahirap? Bakit ganyan ang ginagawa mo? Bakit mga government
Correct.
employees natin naghihintay ng lagay,
It boils
no?
yung corruption nga, boils down
Yes.
to poverty. That's why nabibili na rin yung boto natin.
Of course, sabi nila, the good news about it is yung accepting graft, democratic graft. It is all pervasive from the ground up. And whether it's
Sabi
true
mo,
or not.
demographic.
No,
O
democratic.
democratic.
Democratic, everybody benefits. So,
So, akala ko din yung demographic muna nila bago maging democratic. So, yan yung one of those things, reasons na why nation fails. So, I hope, mukhang sa Pilipinas, andyan lahat yung mga characteristics ng why nation fails. But
Yeah.
there's still hope, of course.
yeah. A pale meaning, why are we poor?
Correct. Kasi yung nga, sabi mo, weak governance.
Good governance.
So, yung sabi mo, the rules are being bended
yeah.
to suit the few.
Yeah. Like for example, in public governance, going back to the SONA of the president last time, sinasabi niya, while I'm trying to address all the problems of this country, I am also investing in the future. So yung characteristics of poor countries versus rich countries, the rich countries, they plan long-term. Tignan mo yung ano natin, mga infrastructure natin, no? Magko-construct ng expressway, 2 lane. After 10 years, kailangan mong expand ng 2-way.
Hindi nila
diba?
inisip.
Now, yung SLEX, in-expand nila to 1 more lane by changing the edges. No? Nag-a-add sila. And this has not been so long. So tayo, reactive to
Wala tayong
the needs of the
foresight.
times. So, kulang yung long-term projection
Kaya nung
natin.
pumunta ako ng China way back 1978, Sabi ko, ang luwag ng kanilang
And you were only 10 years old then, di ba?
yeah, 16. Ang kuwan,
Lalawak.
ang luwag, 10
Yeah.
lanes.
Yeah.
Sabi ko, wow, ang laki ng highway na to.
Yeah,
Kaya
and
sabi ko naman, my husband and Mr. Clark said, of course, there are how many billions?
yeah,
And they
yeah.
are on bicycle. No wonder. Kasi yung mode of transportation, everybody uses the bicycle.
Yeah.
Yung mga mayayaman lang yung nakakotse.
I heard in Australia, for example, to demonstrate how long-term they think, and Australia is a progressive nation, uh, kahit na yung population nila, kokonti pa, they were already building roads underground to anticipate the congestion. And tayo, reactive tayo
Patingi-tingi.
patingi-tingi. But of course, it's a question of economics, no?
Correct. And money, funds
Yeah,
also.
money is not available, so you make do with what is available. Pero sabi nila, from the studies that have been released, it's not a question of whether you're
Resources of money.
wealthy in resources. It's the how you build the institutions.
That's true. So yung mga institutions natin, or sana like other countries that fail like Venezuela, pero pag-usapan natin na may compare natin, paano bumagsak ang Venezuela. So, yung corruption,
Mm.
di ba? Weak na yung governance system natin.
Yeah.
Tapos yung corruption, nakukorrupt pati mga institutions natin ngayon.
Yeah.
Di ba? Sabi mo, BIR, sometimes pwede. Sometimes yung COMELEC, di ba? Maraming scandal rin nagsasabi na nababayaran. Kung gusto mong manalo, magbayad ka. Yun ang sabi nila na nababasa natin sa social media. Yung ating legislative Congress, which is the biggest scandal now. Sabi nila, ang Congress, maraming nagkaroon ng insertion, nagkaroon ng mga congressmen na nagkaroon ng pera dahil kasama sila sa mga substandard and ghost projects. Tapos sabi naman ng iba, ang Senate din, nag-add din ng insertions. So
it's all pervasive.
correct, yung corruption is really one of the biggest, no?
Yeah, that's one of the findings of the study of these two development economists, that in poorer countries, corruption is pervasive
And systemic.
and systemic. Whereas in the advanced nations, they follow the rules.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, talagang nandito na lahat yung definition why sometimes nation fails or become poor and poorer and poorer dahil yung mga leaders natin yan nasa newspaper, nasa radio, nasa TV lagi, they're reaching themselves instead of serving the people.
Yes, yes. I remember the late FDR, President Fidel Ramos. He loves to tell the story of his visit to Hawaii, and he was surprised to see the governor in a mansion, and says, "Where did you get the money to finance all this wealth that you have accumulated?" And he pulled it over the window and says, "Do you see the river?" So yes. And he said, "Do you see the bridge?" Yes. Part of the funding from the bridge financed this mansion. And a few years later, the governor went to the Philippines, and he was surprised to see that his former guests not only had a castle and a mansion, but cars. And he said, "Where did you get all the money to finance this?" And he said, "Let's look out the window. Do you see the river?" "Yes." "Do you see a bridge?" "None." "Oh, see? Instead of the bridge, this mansion." So this is the demonstration of how corruption
Correct.
is pervasive. No?
So, pero sabi ni Drilon, napakinggan ko siya sa Facebook, sabi niya, there's too much corruption, it's nauseating. And even I, parang it's too much. Sabi nila, in the whole history of corruption, this is the worst ever.
Yeah. Ngayon lang lumabas.
Na yung greed is very sinful talaga. Sinfully greedy. Yung wala ng past feeling na sila, wala ng conscience, wala ng yung yung conscience mo pa sabi, "O sige, 2 billion lang kunin ko tapos later wag na." I mean, again and again and again,
Yeah.
as you
The
mentioned ng isang congressman doon na although hindi pa proven pero marami nagsasabi na ang dami niyang nakulimbat sa insertions. So, yung corruption na yan, how? Do you fathom? Can you imagine how could they do that? And then they know that it's not a real project that hindi ba nila malaman na later on malalaman ng
yeah.
tao, lalo na yung
Yeah.
substandard na
Yun
yan?
na nga yung analysis ni Secretary Vince Dizon. Akala nila walang katapusan. Akala nila hindi mai-expose.
Mm.
But anything that you're afraid to let out, malalaman yan at malalaman eh. It's a question of time. And what we have uncovered in the flood control projects is probably just a tip of the iceberg. You look at all the other departments in DepEd, book
Correct.
anomalies in DP,
PCSO.
in PCSO, in
Health,
Department of Health.
DOH. Yeah.
In DOH. Yung mga bidding of government equipment. I have lots of these stories because out of personal experience. And I hope that the current dispensation will not stop investigating these anomalies. No?
It is massive or parang scandalous
Yes.
thing about the DPWH kasi doon napunta lahat ng pera eh.
Yes.
Everybody pocketed.
Na nakita kasi natin, bumabaha eh. Kung marami tayong
Oo.
flood control projects, bakit hanggang ngayon bumabaha? No-brainer, di ba?
That's why it shocked the president kasi siya pa naman proud na proud. From the first SONA, 5,000 tapos nagbaha tayo. Nalaman nila pero later on, sobra na yung baha.
Yes.
As
Ganon
in,
din sa sa
people were drowning.
sa Department of Health. Kung maraming nilagay na pera diyan, there's still a lot of people suffering, no?
Mm-mm.
Kaya si DOH Secretary Ted Herbosa was recommending that we change the name of the Department of Health to include wellness, no? Para makita natin talaga ano yung ginagawa sa pera ng gobyerno in
Correct.
terms of protecting the health of the nation.
Kulang pa nga yung gamot dun eh.
Yes.
Di ba, PGH is actually it's public and dapat may mga gamot nga dun eh.
Yeah. The good news
Libre.
is marami ng libre ngayon, no? Pero hindi pa rin enough.
Correct. Amin sa Makati, laging wala yung para sa kidney, yung para sa liver, fatty liver, laging
Yeah.
nauubusan. Yung parang it's free pero it's not enough.
Yeah.
Pero at least may nakukuha kaming free check-up which is like I had a check-up with Makati being a senior.
Mhm.
So at least na libre ka ng 29,000 or ng isang anong
Yata
tawag
hindi
nun?
pa ako naka-avail ng anything.
General, di ka naman pang Makati. So, pero Makati is good. I mean, it might not be perfect. Pero if only the government can just adapt exactly what the BNIs have been doing for the whole country,
Yeah.
maiis ang burden ng mga tao.
Mhm.
Yung libre, yung check-up mo.
Exactly.
So, it will prevent sickness for your people, di ba? So, yung mga tao sa Makati, since libre, kaya bihira masyadong nagkakasakit
Mhm.
kasi naaagapan.
Na-alarm lang ako. Marami akong nakakausap because of my consulting jobs. Ayaw na magbayad ng tax kasi daw, ba't ako magbabayad? Saan napupunta yung tax?
Sa bulsa ngayon, di ba?
Yes. oo.
People are saying that now.
Yes. And so probably these are inputs to the president where to go next, no? Because if you stop with DPWH, what happens to the rest of the bureaucracy?
Yeah.
You have to attack from all fronts, no?
So, paano yung also we have a weak role of law?
Yeah, yung enforcement of the law. Sabi nila, we have very many good laws, but they're not implemented, no? And according to the findings of this study, in poor countries, the state is so weak to enforce the law. It is selective, no? And if you belong to the party in power, okay yan. But if you don't, you have to suffer, no? Versus, tinan mo yung mga scandals. Because I'm into public and corporate governance. tignan mo yung mga na-expose during the time when governance was not being looked at as seriously. Maraming nag-collapse the organization during the Asian crisis, during so many crises faces the financial crisis, and those who were implementing good corporate governance
Survive.
survived.
Mm.
Those who were involved in anomalies, they collapsed.
Correct, di ba?
Mm.
So, yung law natin din, weak rule of law, yung impunity, di ba? Kaya nga,
Oo.
sabi nila, bakit pag ang mahirap nagnakaw ng delata sa grocery,
Kulog siya.
kulong ka agad? Pero bakit pag kulimbat ka ng bilyon-bilyon, di ka nakukulong? Bakit
You-
nga?
because-
Walang resibo.
it's the power behind it.
So, yun na nga, money and power
Selective,
rules.
selective justice, di ba?
Di ba? Kasi kaya no wonder yung mga corporates na mayayaman, they buy power by supporting a politician.
Yeah.
So,
Ikaw
itong
ang nagsabi
politician
dyan,
na
ha?
nag-accept. Oy, may mga, di ba, narinig natin na may during campaigns, may mga
donors.
nag-sponsor. Even in America, di ba, ang mga
Like
Republicans
ako,
sponsored by corporates who believe in the Republicans, and then vice versa, Democrats being sponsored by companies who believes in their cause.
Yeah. Pero that's a natural tendency. If I support you with 30 million, and I'm not...
Kasi naniniwala ako sa advocacy mo.
Yeah, oo. Pero sa ko naman, paano ko kukunin yung 30 billion na dinonate ko? I have to
Correct.
get contracts, di ba?
Correct, from the
And,
government.
yeah.
Exactly, no?
And if you're the beneficiary, siyempre you'll be more lenient towards me.
Correct.
Scratch my back and I'll scratch your back. Yan ang
Doon
mentality.
nagkaka-start na ng corruption.
Yes, yes. And
Kaya dapat siguro walag na tayong magkakaroon ng expensive campaigns. Ang campaigns na lang sa social media na lang. Yung mag-debate, you present yourself. However you present yourself during a debate as a mayor, diyan na lang manood ang tao. Yung magkakalaban kunwari na mayor ng Makati. O yan, mayroon isang araw na mag-debate kayo.
yeah.
O kaya 3 araw na i-prove nyo yung sarili nyo. Kasi ganyan din naman ginagawa natin sa entablado. Pero ang ginagawa ng ating mga politician, mayroon ding taga-distribute ng mga bigas or pera na talaga.
Yeah. According to this study also, richer countries are quick to adapt to technology. Yung poorer countries, hindi nila ina-adapt. For example, yung computerization, no?
Correct. Digital system.
Yung digitization
For transparency
of transactions.
sana.
Yes. Yung iba ayaw nila talagang mag-digitize kasi
Malalaman na.
walang room for negotiation, di ba? But I think this government is putting all efforts to have a contactless, wala nang face-to-face contact between the government bureaucracies and its citizens. Pero alam mo naman tayo, we're so ingenious.
Hindi correct.
Alam ko, doon sa LTO, this is not an expose, but even the people who are helping in the granting of licenses, hindi pumapasa yung applicants, pero hawak nila ang kamay, hawak-hawak yung mouse, tinuturo kung paano sumagot. Can you imagine that? At the most basic level, corruption is already there. 500 pesos here, 500 pesos there. So pataas na pataas yan. So madidisbaya ka talaga eh. Madidisbaya ka talaga. And then
So,
when you travel abroad, mahirap mag-transact. Hindi forgiving, di ba? Like ako, nahuli ako driving because I was rushing to get to by 7 o'clock tee off. I was running 65 on a 45 miles per hour highway.
in the States.
In the US, yeah.
Okay.
Huli talaga ako. Of course ako, foreigner, medyo nandiyan yung wife ko, so nakiusap, pinagbigyan naman kami. Pero titikitan talaga kami. Kailang
Sabi mo
lilipad na ako.
sana, I didn't know my leg is acting up. I didn't know it was pressing.
So,
So,
yun ang
but you have to
difference.
pay pa rin.
Pinagbigyan naman.
That's good.
Ganun
First
naman.
time offense.
Ano kasi, medyo rural America eh.
Correct,
So, the
correct.
people there are more...
And you're a tourist.
And I'm a
And
tourist.
elderly.
yeah.
Senior at that. So
And
it
I was
excuse
going to
kayo.
leave the following day, so...
So, ayan yung corruption, let's go back yung sinabi natin kanina na yung money and power rules.
Yeah.
Kung wala
Uh,
kang power, you buy power.
yeah.
Yung may power kasi may position ka sa government, you
Uh,
you have, I mean, you collect money.
Ah, ito
Pero
yung ano, ito yung magandang development, yung combination of political and economic power combined. Malala yan when you have both political and economic power and it's resident in the hands of the few. Maraming cases na ganyan na
dito sa Pilipinas, paano mo
yeah, di
is
ba?
it happening?
Of course.
So much, 'di ba?
I was interviewing people in the past. You're already doing very well in your business. Why did you have to enter politics? They enter politics to protect their business. So yun ang best combination of economics and politics.
So ano sa palagay mo, how about ah, yung ang number one talagang key is yung the rule of law is very weak,
Yeah, it's very
'di ba? Kasi it's being bended sometimes
it's
to suit
spended
the
in
few.
exchange for something, di ba?
Money.
Yes.
Pero gusto ko yung babalik yung sabi mo na 'pag yung election, ini-sponsoran natin yung official. Pero 'di ba naggastos.
Mm.
So, may kapalit lagi
Oh,
yun. There's always
payback
an
eh, may
exchange,
payback.
'di ba? Yung tama nga sinabi mo. So, siguro ayaw kong sabihin yung Diskaya, yung mga maraming kontrata kasi I'm sure they supported a lot of people. And parang automatic yun eh, na sige suportahan natin siya para
Para manalo.
makakuha tayo ng project, kaibigan natin 'yan.
Yes,
O, 'di ba?
personality based,
So,
hindi issue based.
tayo pala ang nagko-corrupt sa mga
Oh,
officials.
it takes two to tango.
Or the officials promise a lot. O
Yeah.
sige, nasa construction kayo, pagbigyan niyo ako ngayon ng tulungan niyo ako sa campaign,
Pag nanalo
bibigyan
ako,
ko kayo ng contracts.
yeah.
Ah,
Transactional eh, transactional.
correct.
Ah, kaya itong hindi nata-transform ang ating society.
At saka kung
Because,
alam mo na malakas sila, natatakot ka naman na ayaw mong suportahan
yes,
kasi baka when they are in power, you don't get it.
yeah. Sa
So,
karamihan ng tao, nananahimik because ayaw nilang gulo eh. But I think we have a history when enough is enough, mag-aaklas, di ba?
yeah, yung utang na loob na yan, that's one of way of putting our country bad.
Yeah.
And we become poorer and poorer kasi we give the money only goes to the few. Yun nga,
Yes,
yung
yes.
nag-sponsor at saka yung
Yeah.
inisponsoran.
But you know, the irony of it is this. People in the poor countries want to immigrate to the rich countries.
Correct.
And the good part of it is, like what has been happening to us, is they go and serve the richer countries in the hope that they can repatriate or they can send back the money they earned there to support their families at home. And that's the history of our country. We thrive on exporting manpower
Mm.
and then, of course, exporting semiconductors. Oh, these are the two
Mm-mm.
sources that has allowed us to continue least affected by financial crisis. Uh, Kaya lang, yun lang, our best work in richer countries. Why is that?
Ah,
They should be helping the country, di ba? They should
yeah.
be, another description of the difference between rich and poorer countries is the quality of education. No?
Also
Uh,
true.
they invest in education, improving the literacy, and hopefully they are able to use those to create wealth for the
Yeah.
country.
And it's always advanced yung education nila because of digitalization or
Yes.
using technological
Yeah, ngayon,
advancement.
they democratize because some people, they don't go to college. They just learn online. No?
Yeah.
So in a way, that is good.
Yeah, but at least mga Filipino natin, very smart naman. That's why they're the best choices for how do you call this? Manpower.
Yeah.
I don't know lang, very few lang yung nasa executive, high-level executives, no?
Yeah.
Yung mga nag-aral na talaga sa Harvard or in the States itself.
One other point that I want to make is that in richer countries, they
Mm.
encourage people to innovate, to invent
Correct.
and put it for the benefit of society. Dito, pag meron kang naimbento, hindi lang pag-iinteresan kukunin for
Mm.
their own benefit, no? Yan hindi nakakalabas. Hindi nakakalabas.
So,
So the tendency to innovate is suppressed in poorer
correct. And
countries.
walang pera, di ba, to
Mm-mm.
support
Yeah.
innovative or creative things done by students or poor or people who cannot afford.
Yeah. You know, the other day I launched my book,
Mm.
the DOST, and I was surprised to see the quality of research that they've been doing to show that innovation pays. That if we focus on the right things, we can see
Yeah.
improvement in this country,
Because
no?
we can call that our own and we can export those things kung maganda siya, di ba?
Yes, yes. I was surprised to see that they're doing research on textile from bamboo, no?
Mm.
And the recovery is very high. How come this is not commercialized? Yun ang nangyayari. Kulang support to see it through, no? To go to market and
Mm.
benefit from it, no?
So basically, kulang tayo sa governance, kulang tayo sa system. There's something wrong with our system. They say, gusto ko yung sinabi ni Senator Alan, yung theory ni Einstein
Mhm.
na if like yung theory ng fly na or you keep doing the same thing and expect something
Different result.
different result. Sabi niya,
Insanity, no?
that's insanity, stupidity or insanity. So, yung system natin, ilang years na yan, ganun na lang, paulit ng ulit.
Kailangan,
It's getting worse and worse
yeah,
and worse
no,
and worse.
kailangan talagang baguhin And this is another difference, no? Yung mga developed countries, their systems based. Sa atin, mano-mano ang gusto natin. Because that is where the gray area exists. Sa iba, it's either black or white. No? There are no shades of gray. Where there are shades of gray, that is a fertile ground for corruption because there is negotiation. No?
So it boils back talaga pag monopolize yung power kasi yung pati yung ating mga institutions nakukorrupt by the most powerful leaders.
Of course, yes.
Diba? Andyan yung institution natin ng Congress na papakialaman, yung Senate, andyan yung ating judicial na papakialaman minsan.
Yeah.
Tapos yung ating mga executives, cabinet secretaries na papakialaman sa mga projects. Tapos yung ano pa yon, yung ating financial institutions.
Yeah. So it's all over the place.
Diba? So lahat ng ating mga institutions, parang there's room of corruption. Diba? Like alam naman natin, parang I don't wanna deny it. I mean, we know. You know, it's an open secret.
But the question
Sana
is,
i-correct na natin.
yeah, the question is there hope? Pwede pa tayong yumaman na bansa by following the best practices of other countries?
Okay. Besides, because I wanna tell them kung bakit nagkaganito yung ating country. So, yan, nakukurap yung mga institutions natin. Pati education, minsan.
Yeah.
Pwede mong bilhin kay professor na pwede kang mag-graduate.
Recto diplomas, di ba?
Pwede, di ba?
Yeah.
Hindi na yung recto, bayaran mo na para makapasa ka.
Diretso ka na.
Correct, di ba? So,
Yeah.
pati institution minsan natin, nababayaran na, you know? So, parang pag itong mga institution natin is corrupted, talagang babagsak tayo.
Yeah.
And then nagkakaroon na ng mistrust ang tao.
Yeah. Starts with moral values.
Correct, di ba? So, yan. Discipline. How do you talk about discipline? Di ba tayo rin na Filipinos, minsan wala tayong super discipline.
Wala tayong disiplina. I was telling the story about my experience in Japan. The people are so disciplined that they don't throw their garbage on the street.
Correct.
They put it in their pocket,
Yes.
and when they go home, they throw it in their garbage cans.
It happened like that na in Hong Kong because before, tawag namin lapsap kasi lagi din nagtatapon. Siyempre, ang litlit ang Hong Kong. Nagalit ang Hong Kong ngayon. Parang naging strict sila gaya ng Singapore. Yung cigarette butt, pag natapon, $500 Singapore dollars. Pag
Or-
nagdura ka doon, 500
Or
also.
yung chiclet.
Oo, chiclet
Gum.
or you spit.
Yeah.
You know, bawal.
Yeah.
So, yun ang sabi natin na kung punishable, yung mga rules natin, Walang
na-enforce.
impunity, 'di
Yeah,
ba? So,
exactly.
na-enforce.
Yeah.
So, dapat merong mahal na kapalit yung mga ginagawa. Okey na ako kay General Bato, dapat bitay na yung mga nagko-corrupt,
Kaya dinadaan sa shortcut,
'di ba?
because some people are not tolerant. They
Mm.
want immediate justice, immediate compensation for the wrongdoings of some
Pero
people.
napaka-kuwan yan, napaka-wise natin talaga. And itong scandal na 'to talaga, you know, I talagang sabi ko, "This is unbelievable." Kung meron pang words sa unbelievable.
Yeah. I hope it starts with the leadership
Oh, yeah,
now.
okay. So paano natin magagawa? Ano dapat ang, gagawin natin as Filipinos?
Wala namang sikreto how we can improve number one, we should observe the rule of law. Number two, we should have discipline. Let's not bribe the bureaucrats in government. Uh, we have our own roles as private citizens. Kailangan gawin natin yung tungkulin natin.
Yeah. Alam nyo, para hindi kayo nagbabribe, kayo mismo pumunta. Ako, pag yung kotse ko needs to be renewed yung license, I go there and they take care of it very fast. Kaysa magbabayad ka pa ng under the table na gagawin sila for you, you do it yourself. You know? So, doon tayo nag-i-start para matanggal-tanggal ka yung corruption dyan sa party na yan. Kunwari sa LTO, pagkuha ng license and everything.
Ayaw
Punta kayo
nating
doon, mabilis yun.
ayaw nating pumili, gusto natin mabilis.
Correct, kasi we're always in a hurry. Kasi nga
Yes.
mainit, yung upuan natin. Buti sa Makati, aircon. Masarap magantay sa Makati.
Hindi, ino-observe ko nga sa some government offices, yung parking lot na lang. Ang
Kulang, wala.
occupied lahat ng bureaucrats, yung
Correct.
customer nila, which is us. Walang maparkingan doon.
True.
Tapos para makapark ka, magbabayad ka. Pag nag-violate ka, susulan mo yung pulis.
Yeah,
Tali-tali yung di ba?
that's true. So, dapat mag-grab ka pag pumupunta ka sa ating mga institutions and department. So, I think sabi nila, we should have a strong vocal civil society.
Mhm.
At lahat kayong mga Gen Z, you know, ang mga Gen Z galit
Mhm.
Sabi nga ni Zoe, Gen Z yan unbelievable. Sabi niya, you millennials and you baby boomers, sabi niya, you're corruptive
I think
and dirty minds.
we the baby boomers have seen everything. No?
Yeah.
So I think we should continue to do our share, no?
Yun yung
By
sabi
setting good examples.
Yeah. Yung sabi mo yung hope, ito nga, yung rally natin, that's good. That means our voice are still being heard.
Yeah.
You know, and maganda naman yung ginawa ni PBBM, he let the people rally.
By the way,
And voice.
that is a distinction between rich and poor countries. In richer countries, the voice of the people is heard. Dito, it's suppressed, no? Hanggat maaari, wag mong ilabas. So we see the evolution now that people are going out in the
And
streets.
then a lot of journalists and media, yung mga kwan, are very vocal when in the other
Hindi ba
countries.
sila nabibili?
Merong iba, pero mas marami yung hindi.
That's good.
Di ba? And then,
So there is hope.
how about yung youth engagement? Importante yung ating mga Gen Z. Maraming bumoto last time na they should be politically active.
I heard former President GMA, sabi niya, kung gusto niyong masolve ang corruption in this country, you start it from elementary schools. No? Doon mo ituro yung value na yon sa mga bata. Huwag ka na mag-umpisa sa matatanda.
O di ba nga dati yung honest and dishonesty naging topic natin yan. Where does it start? At home.
Yeah.
From your laps at home, and then the teachers superimpose, and the churches also superimpose integrity. Yan dapat ang sinasabi ni Father. Paano maging honest at paano magkaroon ng integrity. Anong ibig sabihin nun, right?
And
So,
that
it's
is-
the whole thing. It stays from home, church, community, the whole community.
Yeah. That's
Diba?
why I've taken this advocacy on governance, because if you're able to govern yourself as an individual, you go to school, there's school governance. In the family, there's family governance. When you go to work, there is corporate governance. And if you join government, if there is public governance, lahat nito makakatulong, magtutulong-tulong tayo. And as you said, in the developed countries, in the richer countries, governance is very strong.
Mm.
Dito sa atin, it's relegated to the background. Saka na yan. But I think the more we invest our time and resources to promote good corporate and public governance, it will help a great deal in running this country.
Oh, pero kasama na yung governance doon sa uh, change of system and then
Yes.
yung how do you call this, transparency
Yeah.
and accountability. Ang importante yung accountability. Wala dapat impunity.
Yeah. Alam mo yung ginagawa ni Secretary Vince ngayon, yung monitoring and supervision, nandun nakikita nauhuli doon. Kasi dati, submit ng report. Yun ngang monitoring system hindi in place. Even though we invested a lot on that device. Yung hindi na monitor, hindi na-accomplish yan. Kasi walang tumitingin Sabi nga nila,
Baka walang natitrain na
hindi
tumingin.
nga, gusto nga nila sira yung monitoring device para hindi makita.
Oh no. So do you think the Philippines is at risk of maybe failing like other nations because of corruption?
Pilipino kasi survivor they roll with the punches. But I'm very hopeful that with the kind of leadership that is needed to uplift this country, we may be able to have some hope.
And ako natuwa naman doon sa massive rallies na nangyari nung September 21 and the few days before that. Kasi parang yung voice nila na naririnig and then they say there's a power to demand accountability through our massive rallies.
Yeah.
Diba? So
Hopefully-
we should continue voicing
Yeah. Yeah.
what we want the
Yeah.
government to do. So dapat mag-rally pa rin pag hindi pa rin lalabas yung mga
Unang-una,
culprits na yan.
Unang-una, during election time, you select the right leaders. Look at Pasig.
Mm-mm.
Because of their leadership, they have emerged
Oo.
to become a richer city, no? Compare mo sa ibang cities.
Yes, correct. So digitalization number one, transparency, may
Transparency and
accountability.
accountability.
Maganda yung mayor nila, very strict, di ba? So andun lahat yung mga things.
Qualities.
And then yung culture, nawawala na doon kasi walang palakasan doon kay
Yes.
Mayor Vico.
Mm.
Apparently, right? Okay, so yung leaders gaya ng Pasig, may integrity, di ba? Kaya parang nagiging successful na ang
Integrity,
Pasig.
sincerity, honesty.
Mm-mm.
Lahat yung
Saka
good
maraming
qualities.
vocal naman doon, people refuse to be silent. People are watching Yun yung mga naka-video, di mo alam,
Yeah.
naka-video ka na pala.
Yes.
So,
Social media has a great deal to do with it.
so ano yung view mo ngayon sa Philippines?
I'm always optimistic that this country will overcome all these difficulties, no? But it all boils down to finding the right leaders, no? Because without
Voting for the right leaders.
choosing the right leaders to run this country, those who believe that we can get rid of corruption in government, that our citizens learn not to corrupt these people just to be able to advance their cause. I think I'm still hopeful. I hope I will see it in my lifetime, no? But I hope whatever we're doing
There'll be a
today,
change
there will be a change.
for 2028 new leaders.
Yeah, so that our children and our children's children
Yeah.
will see the fruits of all these advocacies
Yeah.
that we're doing.
Yeah, I'm still hopeful. So kay mga kababayang OFW, seafarers, hindi naman pa tayo doomed, you know? But the corruption and weak governance put us at risk and of decline for the country. So sana, whether we fail or succeed, magdedepende how we as people will help the government hold our leaders accountable.
Yeah.
You rally if you think they are not doing their job. Tama yung ginagawa natin. And we must push in our rally to reform. Huwag gawing politics, minsan politically motivated yung mga rallies natin
MK, it's my dream that ito mga 10 million or so overseas Filipinos working abroad, that when they come home, they see a different Philippines. Kaya itong campaign about bagong Pilipinas, is good, di ba? And I hope my son is working overseas. I hope someday he will come home and see a different Philippines, compare the culture that he is being exposed to, having all those opportunities available here
Yeah.
in the Philippines as well. Of course, it's my hope that when he comes home, he stays home, no?
Yeah. Pero alam mo, when I used to live abroad and when I came back here, ang hina. Maglinya ka lang eh. Ang tagal nila ibigay yung sukli mo and to account what you have bought in the grocery or wherever in the malls. I used to be, ha, ha, ha. Kasi I lived also in Hong Kong and Hong Kong is very systematic. Ang
Very
bilis,
fast,
di
yeah.
ba? So, ayan, ano yung mga pwede mong sabihin ngayon aside na to remind our Filipino communities, people, society, na ano dapat gawin natin?
I'm hoping that when we get the right leaders, that they will do the right thing, and that the people will do it even better by following the law, observing discipline, and getting things done instead of just talking about it. No?
Yeah. Pero paano pa natin ipukpok sa kanila? Pero ito yung mga, may sinulat ako dito. Nation don't just fall because of enemies abroad. They collapse from corruption within. So the question is, saan tayo patutungo ngayon, Pilipinas? Yan ang malaking question. And history, as you said, shows when leaders plunder and people stay silent, hindi tayo mag-iingay, nations fail. But when citizens rise and nations become successful.
Well said, well said.
So, ayan, question natin, are we really on the verge of failing or on the edge of new awakening? I think yung nangyari, yung massive massive flooding at massive corruption sa DPWH ay nabuksan yung ating mga mata na there's something wrong. So, Pilipinas, the choice is ours. Ay,
It's in our hands. It's in our
yes,
hands. And,
tayo lang.
yeah.
We are, tayo nga yung gumagawa, tayo nagpupunta ng mga leaders, tayo nagbabayad sa mga sahod nila through our taxes. So, thank you again and meron tayong part 2. I-compare natin sa mga countries na nag-fail para malaman natin na kung nasaan na ba tayo country. Baka yung mga leaders natin, mga LGU natin nakikinig para baka naman magkaroon sila ng conscience na to do better. Okay? So, Conrad, my partner, may part 2 pa tayo. Thank you so much.
Thank you, MK.
And Philippines, don't go away. May part 2 pa kami. Bye-bye.
Kamusta ka